and welcome to The Sound of Self, the podcast that's all about empowering women in their 30s to make mindful shifts, find their purpose, and step into their power.
This podcast is not just about discussions, it's a movement. We're here to break through the barriers that hold women back from freely expressing themselves. The world needs your unique voice, and we're here to help you find it.
So thank you for joining Jess and Erin on The Sound of Self. Let's unlock the power within and create a life that resonates with the true essence of you.
It is a balmy Sunday afternoon. Jess and I are soaking in the humidity into our pores. And
sticky Mackay weather. Love it.
Me in Brisbane. And we are talking about body positivity today and fostering a loving image of ourselves when it comes to our bodies. And I know with women, this is an ongoing battle that we go through basically as soon as we're aware that we are or have female bodies, right? As soon as we're women and we're going to be looked at with a body. So we're both going through interesting experiences with our bodies at the moment, and particularly Jess. So I'll share first, but with me this year, I have really been working on loving my body. As a woman in her 30s, it has changed, and I can't eat the same food that I can eat all the time anymore. Just, my body doesn't respond as well if I eat McDonald's or some fast food. So I'm much more aware of what I put into my body. But for me, it's been a mental battle of accepting myself, loving myself, the way I look now compared to those photos of when I was in my 20s and maybe a bit skinnier and a bit more flawless in some ways. So I think for me, positive body image is really about feeling you are worthy enough as you are and taking the steps to look after yourself with your nutrition and your mental health and, of course, going to the gym, but not making it all about the gym. For me, the gym has been amazing for my mental health, and that was really where I started, I suppose, making that a priority. And as a side effect of that, my body has become stronger. It feels better. My muscles are, getting bigger, and I just feel better in myself knowing that I'm taking care of myself and I'm connecting with my body regularly through movement, exercise, fun activities like Zumba and dancing, and then also weight training, because being a musician, I need to be really wary of my body and my posture because it's basically my livelihood. If I break an arm, I can't perform and I can't teach. So that's my take on it so far.
It brings up so many things, hearing you talk about all of that, and I suppose as women we do share that same journey together, where from a very young age we are programmed to believe wholeheartedly that our very worth is
based on our looks. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. So it's really hard for us that even though logically we know that our worth doesn't depend on that, there's still this subconscious drive to strive for those unrealistic ideals, and we're getting all of this messaging through social media, like love yourself, blah, blah, blah. Yet equally so, or perhaps even more so, we're also being bombarded with images of how we should look and these unrealistic ideals, the curated images and altered images. Yeah, so it's really tricky for us to maintain that, and pretty exhausting to fight that battle as well mentally. And yeah, you mentioned about how, I'm seeing a lot of really big changes in my body. I'm actually going to have a baby in March. Yeah, I'm so excited. So happy. Yeah. Horrendous toll on my body. I'm sick and headaches and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing my body change all over again, and balancing between the miracle that it is. It's truly amazing and weird to know this human is growing inside my body and I'm feeling this human move and all the things. And at the same time, I've found myself as well looking at images of other pregnant women and still having that automatic unconscious thought of like, oh, she wears pregnancy better.
Isn't that crazy? That even when we are creating another human inside of us, we're still comparing how we look as a pregnant lady. You know, and your body is going through so much right now. Like, it's under so much pressure and stress to be providing all those nutrients to this little baby. And, you know, that's a miracle in itself. And there's so much pressure, I feel, for women particularly when they have the baby and then after they have the baby to get back their body again. Otherwise, they feel unattractive and
not womanly.
Everyone always raves about that post-baby body and like, oh, wow, she got it bounced back so fast. But is that really realistic after you've been through such a trauma of giving birth, you know?
Exactly. And I've seen that in a circle of friends where a woman was feeling really self-conscious about her body after having a baby because people kept asking her if she was pregnant when she'd already had the baby. And then the other thing that I saw the other day on social media, Margot Robbie, I don't know if she's still pregnant. I feel like I always catch
that meme of Margot Robbie. Yeah.
Yeah. And then somebody commented saying pregnancy doesn't suit her. I'm like, well, if Margot Robbie can't do it, you know, This is ridiculous. The world that we live in. But
it's amazing how much judgment is passed on a woman who is stunning and attractive, and you know, just because she's going through changes that she's getting judged. The comments on that image have been horrendous from some people, and I'm not naming names here or blaming anyone, but I feel the fact that they're putting so much worth on her looks alone, like that woman has created so many amazing projects, like, you know, the success of that movie, the Barbie movie and everything is just, it goes to show, like, you know, we have so many more layers in our image, and yet we're always going to have that judgment from society and the outside world.
Exactly. So accepting that reality is a really important part of diffusing. In acceptance and commitment therapy, we talk about diffusing from unhelpful beliefs and unhelpful thoughts, and we really need to kind of create that distance between us and who we are, and that social programming, those patriarchal beliefs really. But when we come back to that, I love how you were describing pregnancy, but also your own journey with fitness, and you really came back to what our bodies are actually doing, the value in that, and the just how amazing that really is.
Yeah, and the gym I go to, it's not pretentious. Like, it's not one of those gyms where you feel like you have to put on the the Lorna Jane or the Lululemon outfit to look amazing and good. And I think that's half of the reason why people don't go to gyms, because they're going to try and look after themselves, but then they have to look good while they're working out, trying to look after themselves. And that can be quite a toxic culture. And for many years, it kept me away from the gym because I was concerned about, you know, men looking at me while I was working out, and I just wanted to look after myself. But in this space that I'm in now, I feel very safe, I just feel very accepted, and there's people of all shapes and sizes at my community gym, like, you know, all ages, and that's what I absolutely love about it. I just feel so included and not judged on my health journey, and because of that, I think I had just tapped in 74 visits on my app today. I've been 74 times this year, which is amazing. And yeah, the longest I've been able to stay at the gym so far because of that beautiful, accepting, loving culture.
Yeah. So sometimes we do need to find the right environment for us, which ties in nicely with the set and setting.
We do like talking about our environments, don't we?
So that's a big thing. And other thing as well is in a previous episode, I think it was the confidence episode, where I talked about how actions come first and feelings come later in many circumstances. And I do believe that when it comes to body positivity, or if that is too big for some people, at least body neutrality.
Body neutrality.
Yeah, where it's like neither here nor there, but we can actually start to feel okay with where we're at, then that comes from actions, that if we start to act in a way that we actually valued our body, that feeling comes. And so doing that exercise, even if it starts with a walk just around your block, moving your body, just getting out in nature, getting that vitamin D, the sunlight, getting that fresh air, all of these ways, even if it's when you get out of the shower and you massage your body with body lotion or body butter, whatever it is, these small acts of kindness towards yourself actually have big impacts on the overall way that you can feel about yourself over time.
Yeah, and, you know, those affirmations that, you know, are thrown around in the self-care world, I mean, your brain isn't going to accept them straight away. It's hard. It's hard to say, I love myself, and look at yourself in the mirror and 100% say, I love what I see. But maybe just starting with, I am willing to love myself, or, you know, changing the intensity of that mindset, you know, like I'm willing to take care of myself, or every day I'm taking steps to love myself more, right? And that might mean making sure that you've got enough nutrients in your body, you're eating the right thing, you've got enough beautiful fruit and veggies, which is going to give you energy, and then you're going to want to go out and exercise more, and then you'll feel good because you're feeling good inside, and you go buy a new outfit, and then all of a sudden you're feeling good because you're wearing a new outfit, and you want to go out and meet people and socialize, and it's just a beautiful ripple effect from that, right? Loving yourself and then attracting that towards you. And yeah, I think I've gone on a tangent now, but
Exactly right, though. Like, it really changes our whole energy and sense of vitality. Vital meaning life. And so it's our sense of like energy and zest for life when we start to take those little steps. And it doesn't have to be everything all at once. Some people in the self-development, personal development world, they, you know, gather up a bunch of things that they should be doing to better themselves, and they try it all at once and they fail and then feel worse about themselves. So let's get rid of that dirty word should as much as possible. Let's catch ourselves, and as well as like when we're comparing ourselves to others, oh, I should be doing what that person's doing, I should be looking like that person,
and being accepting on those days that you don't meet your own standards, right? Because that was a big one for me, being, you know, a perfectionist, being so hard on myself when I didn't go to the gym, or if I just didn't feel up to it that week, and then punishing myself because of that. Changing that mentality, being around a personal trainer really helped, having that's okay. You just keep turning up the next day, you know, giving yourself that grace and permission to slip up, because you will when you're going through creating new habits. And we can do a whole episode on habits, which I know Jess it's a really sexy word for Jess. Gets her very excited.
Love it. Yeah, exactly. Like my whole Healthy Habits program that I will do some uploads and stuff for sometime in the future as well, to complement our future episode. But yeah, that all or nothing thinking can really set us up for failure and make us really harsh on ourselves. That guilt and shame then can send this down this negative spiral as well.
Yeah. So I suppose to wrap this episode up, our takeaways for you today, our dear listeners, we love you so much. We want to know how you're feeling about your bodies, what came up for you, what feelings arose with this conversation, and how we can help you more navigating around that. Just remembering that a little bit goes a long way, just taking those tiny little steps towards loving yourself more, accepting your body the way it is, and yeah, just it will get better. It's just showing up consistently with that beautiful, inner, authentic love.
Yeah, self-compassion.
Thank you for tuning in to The Sound of Self. We hope today's episode inspired you with new insights and reflections.
If you enjoyed our conversation or found it helpful, consider sharing it with a friend or leaving us a review. Help us reach more people like you on their self-discovery journey.